Nobody's perfect, and even safe drivers have accidents. When your mistake causes a crash, it's not fair for other people to be stuck with the bill. That's why drivers in all states must carry liability insurance to cover the cost of other people's injuries and property damage. There are two sides to liability coverage: bodily injury coverage and property damage coverage. Bodily injury liability insurance covers people injured in an accident when you're at fault. It pays medical bills. It can also compensate people for things like lost income and pain and suffering. The other side is property damage liability insurance. It covers the cost of repairing or replacing any other people's vehicles that you damaged. It can also pay to repair fences and other kinds of property you may run into. There are limits on the expenses your liability policy will cover. You will choose these limits when you purchase your insurance. They're usually expressed as three numbers. The first number is the limit for bodily injury coverage per person. The second number is the limit for bodily injury coverage per accident. And the last number is the limit for property damage. Be sure to get adequate coverage when you set these limits. If you are to blame for an accident, you will want to be sure you're able to pay for the damage you cause. But if you think about it, liability insurance doesn't just protect other people, it protects you too. Because if you didn't have insurance to pay these kinds of bills, you'd have to come up with the money on your own. And that could jeopardize your savings, your car, even the equity in your house. So what's the bottom line for liability insurance? Buy the max coverage you can afford. It will provide important protection for your own assets, and in the event the worst happens, making sure you have the resources to compensate others for their injuries is the right thing to do. For more information, or to join the conversation on this topic, visit Wallet Hub's Liability Car Insurance page.